Hey guys, it's Shay Love. I don't even know if I'm looking at the camera or not, but anyway, this is Pretty Little Liars, episode 16, season 3. Basic, vice versa, backwards, rewind it, however you want to do it. The episode starts off with the girl sitting there talking to Arya about the pages and how it's hidden in a safe place and how Meredith is taking care of her, which I don't trust whatsoever. Um, then it pans off to Mona and Toby talking, going over some plans of how everything should be going alright, go through by tomorrow, and Toby said everything is rushed. It pans over to when Emily is over at Toby's for some reason, which it's for a cover or to get the key from him or something like that for the anniversary with Spencer. I feel like I got something in my eye. Caleb and Hannah talk about the interview outfit. Then she walks off. Caleb was talking to somebody who I figured out is Paige, who I already knew was Paige. And Caleb lied to Hannah saying that it was his mom. They didn't stop lying to each other. Stop lying. But it wouldn't be a show without some type of drama, right? Okay. Let's see, where am I? Toby's at Spencer's using the shower. They're in the room together. Spencer's mom catches them, gives them the cover story. Then when Toby leaves, Spencer's mom gives her the recipe for the first anniversary. Whatever. Alright. Meredith's poking around in the house. Looking for them pages, which I found out. Looking for the pages that was in Allie's diary. Why are you poking around? What you looking for? Also, Arya needs to stop drinking that mess that Meredith's giving her, which Allie told her not to. So why am I whistling? Let's see. Because I can't see. She's gonna play this. Hannah wants Emily to follow Caleb to see what he's doing or what is he planning, basically. Meredith lied to Arya's mom saying that she was feeling well and that Arya's mom said she was gonna call her right now when the lying bitch Meredith had her phone. Bitch. I don't like her. I don't like her whatsoever. Emily's followed Caleb. Spencer's getting ready for the anniversary. And Toby's in the house. Oh, no, wait. It's before Toby came into the house. And I was like, didn't you see the ID card where Mona was staying at that crazy house? Didn't you see the ID card? Bradley is this one. Emily Stu. Hannah goes to the interview. Ain't nobody there. The place was like deserted. She gets caught with A because A set her up. Toby, who I'm thinking it is, pushes the mannequins into Hannah and he drops the key. So he slips up, but it was supposed to be a slip up. She finds the key, I think she gives it to Emily. Or she had it and Emily, whatsoever. And then Spencer ends up having it. Before all of that happened, and I did see somebody with a red coat like Allison had. I thought it was Allison. I don't know if anybody else did. Emily still following Caleb to this coffee place, and then gets a text from Spencer saying that A set up Hannah, whatever, she leaves. But she doesn't get to see when that person that was in front of Paige leaves. Paige was standing right there, and then Paige and Caleb talk about how they're gonna try to team up to get Mona. When little do they know, not only Mona is part of being A. Oh, also, Hannah gets a text saying that the next time you'll be faceless. Uh huh.
Get your laundry.
Uh huh.
I forget it's Wednesday. Thank you.
Oopsie, sorry. um. Allie finally visits Arya and tells her some things. How that the whole thing with Arya's father was just a threat. She wasn't gonna go through with it. And also to tell her to stop drinking Meredith's drinks. Because Meredith's looking for the pages too. And also that, sorry, my hair's a mess. Okay, so if you haven't been paying attention to this and not to what I'm saying, then so be it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Allie was like, A is closer to y'all than y'all think, and then I'm surprised Spencer didn't catch on to it. Arya wakes up from that dream that she supposedly had and find out that she's locked in her room, that Meredith basically locked her in her room. And Em and Han were talking about the whole thing with Meredith, and they see her at a pharmacy trying to get her medicine refilled. When put two and two together that basically Meredith was drugging Arya. I can say one thing about Arya is that she's very resourceful. She'll try to use anything to get out of a room, get out of some type of situation, and that she cracked her Meredith. I guess she's trying to get at Meredith, but she fell back to sleep again. Why? I would have been up, like, I'm waiting for this heifer to come in my room, like, come in here, give me a reason to cut you. I guess it goes back to Toby and Spencer. Toby comes in the room and asks him what the A key was. He knows she lying. Like, you know whose key that is. You know. Also, Meredith is a psycho bitch. She's psycho. I don't like her. And I was trying to figure out, like, why is she worried about them damn pages? Like, what are you so worried about? Like, does it have something that... Are you lying about something? What? Basically, Meredith went on cuckoo, and Arya's trying to get away from her. Tries to call her father or her mother or something. Meredith knocks her out and puts her in the basement. And okay. Emily and Hannah goes looking for her. Hannah finds an spare key. They go in the house. They go into her room, try to look for her and try to figure out she's gone and stuff. And Meredith leads them down to the basement and then locks them in. Why would y'all follow that crazy bitch? I'd have been like, okay, look, if she ain't here, why don't you go tell her we're here? Go tell her we're here. So they're in the basement and stuff. I know Toby and Spence were talking on the phone, and she was like, Toby was saying that he was gonna be home early from work. Okay. And then I know it goes back to the basement where Aria, Hannah, and Emily, they were talking, and then Emily spots Aria's father's car coming into the driveway. And Aria's father, Byron, and Meredith were talking. And Meredith's telling Byron that she basically knows everything. She knows about the blackmail, she knows. And then it flashbacks to Byron and Allie talking about how Allie's threatening, and then that he was going to go off and just tell his wife anyway. And that's when Melissa comes out. So I'm seeing it as Melissa was the last one to see Allie before she died. And who was Melissa talking to that she said she would have to call 911? There's a lot of questions in this episode that seems unanswered. Now, Toby comes in his A attire, looking for that key. And while he's looking for the key, Spencer comes up behind him and asks him, "This is what you're looking for." And when she realized it was Toby, she was heartbroken. I felt bad for Toby, and he deserved a freaking smack. He should got a punch in the face, but the smack was worth it. And that she saw the card, the ID card, and realized he was A now. Like I said, Aria and her dad talk about Meredith and that how she's gone, the police, and all this other stuff. And then she asked her father why didn't you say anything? Like, you was gonna say something about cheating. Why didn't you say anything about that? Obviously, he has other stuff hidden. It seems like he has other stuff hidden, and that he's not saying too much. Like, why hide secrets from somebody? Let's see. Oh yeah, the last part is where Spencer goes to Toby's house, or the loft, wherever he's staying, and she's basically asking why. Like, why would you do this? What's the point? And everything. So that's pretty much my review for the episode. There's a lot of questions being unanswered. A lot of questions of why Toby would do it. Yeah, there's basically a lot of questions that's been unanswered. It's not confusing. I'm kind of putting two to two together with stuff. But I enjoyed this episode. I felt bad for Spencer. So comment, like,